You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, here we are. Day one of the biggest QB battle in the National Football League, of course, is in Cleveland. Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders versus Deshaun Watson. To my knowledge, what it looks like, Dillon Gabriel, he's not going to be part of the mix for the starting gig. And barring injuries to Watson or Sanders, if I had to lay down money, Dillon Gabriel might end up being an Atlanta Falcon or with some other team before we actually kick off the season. Again, barring injury, right? Kind of a Kenny Pickett off to the, was it Raiders? Yeah, Raiders situation. So, ESPN Cleveland, I think a.k.a. Tony Grossi, I'm not sure who puts this together for sure. The QB tracker. Day one of Browns training camp is a wrap. Here's how each QB performed in 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills. Deshaun Watson took all first-team reps today. Sanders, 16-19. No touchdowns, no interceptions. By the way, I don't know exactly what happened here, but Shedeur Sanders threw a touchdown today. So I'll show it here in a minute. It's on video. Deshaun Watson, 12 of 22, no touchdowns, 2 picks. Yikes. Dillon Gabriel, 7 of 9, 1 pick. Yikes. Taylon Green. There's been a Taylon Green sighting. 3 of 5, no touchdown, no picks. Hell froze over. The rookie actually got some damn reps today. Now, let's go here. Mike Garafolo has reported Jadavon Clowney is visiting the Cleveland Browns today. Following an 8.5 sack season with the Cowboys, Clowney is exploring another stint with Cleveland where he had 11 sacks in 2 seasons. I will say this, he's really good against the run. And I got to be honest, with 8.5 sacks, he was sneaky productive for the Cowboys last year. Now, I don't think his stint with Cleveland ended all that well, so we'll have to see how that goes. Todd Monken on the quarterback situation, the starters.
The players will decide that. As you start to see, as the camp goes, and you start to see less rotation, you start to see individual players at every position get more reps with the one, it's a pretty good sign they're a one.
Todd, do you anticipate
that?
Okay. As camp goes, the less rotation, whoever's getting first team reps, it's your indication that he's a starter. Ari Mevrov posted Shedeur Sanders with the touchdown pass to KC Concepcion. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why that was not on ESPN's tracker. You can imagine they got called out for it. Deshaun Watson was just picked off on back-to-back throws. First by Denzel Ward, okay. Then by new cornerback Damari Mathis. Well, we got him right here. Mary Kay Cabot, Mathis's interception. Right there. Yeah. So, I think that was Mathis. No. Newly minted Denzel Ward picked him off. Watson INT on the next play over the middle to Damari Mathis. I think I've got that one. Okay, I do have that one. Right there. Okay. Yeah. Back in the, I see he's back in the saddle again. Shedeur Sanders deep to Denzel Boston. Cleveland fans, you got yourself a wide receiver here. You got yourself a wide receiver. Big, tall, quick. I just got to be real. Can you let the Jag go? I think it might be time you can let the Jag go. Let's look at some responses to the QB tracker. Not the Jag. Not the Jag himself. This is the touchdown for Shedeur. Why wasn't it counted? Right here. The corrected version, since ESPN Cleveland and Chops like to lie. Damn. There's got to be more careful. Getting called out, the media. Oh, yeah. 16-19. This tracker is the funniest thing to happen to Browns football. Man, there's no way we're actually tracking training camp reps. You can bet your ass they are. You want to know why? It got posted at 2:11 p.m. 271,000 views. That QB tracker, as long as Shedeur is there competing, that QB tracker's going nowhere. This is just sad. No TDs, lots of interceptions. Well, there was one. This tracker's already bullshit. Shedeur clearly threw a touchdown to KC in a highlight shown on X earlier. Deshaun might be cooked. Yeah, Watson without his sex massages is washed. That's good. That's good. Green getting some burn. Green's got some fans out here, folks. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Watson right now. Oh, hell. Personally, I never see this for no other team. It's genuinely insane. Can we speak the English here? Just wondering. Wait, so that deep ball wasn't a TD? It was, in fact, a TD. Let's get a little bit more fan reaction. Uh-oh. Shedeur Sanders, the most overrated QB prospect of last decade. Damn, got to be more careful. The Browns just wasted another high pick on vibes and a famous last name. Well, he was a 5th-round pick, so I don't know about that. What is this? Don't you ever do that again. Can't believe they let him live stream during camp. He had a camera on his helmet. He's got a camera on his helmet. I seriously doubt that's for his live stream. It's either for Cleveland Browns content or it's for him to watch point of view recordings when they go back and watch film. In other words, he can watch what it was he was seeing on the field when they play it back. I don't think that's him live streaming. I feel like Todd Monken's going to get sick of Deshaun Watson real fast. Lord knows I'm sick of him right now. What a dime by Shedeur. Start building the Shedeur wing in Canton now. Uh-oh, ESPN Cleveland, that's clearly a TD. Fix the tracker. No, okay. Come on now. Okay. My ninja. Make Shedeur QB1. Not a soul wants to watch Watson. I think that's got to be right. Legendary. Day one overreactions are officially open. Is this the start of something or just camp height? QB1. Yep, Browns are winning the Super Bowl. I think we may end on that one before lightning strikes me down in here. Here we go. QB tracker's back up by ESPN Cleveland. Chops is getting chopped up for missing a Shedeur. How can you not include a Shedeur Sanders touchdown? You knew you were going to get destroyed for that. God, who the hell wants to watch Deshaun Watson? Seriously. I got to be real. Here's the problem. Shedeur might, let's say they're dead even. Let's say they're exactly even in the QB competition. Now, most teams would be like, okay, we're going to go with the young guy, the rook. Well, he ain't a rook. He's a second-year player. But the young guy that potentially could be around a while and could potentially blossom into a franchise QB. We're not going to play the veteran, right? That's how that normally would work. But in this case, I don't know about that. Because the one thing nobody is talking about is directives from Jimmy Haslam in order to get some value back for that massive contract. And because of that, if this is dead even, I think they choose Deshaun Watson, because if they're like, oh, we can get some value back out of that contract if he has a decent year. Yuck. I mean, seriously. But you got to factor the contract in to the QB battle, whether anybody likes it or not, because it's so big. That's a problem. Now, here's the other thing. It's been a theory of mine that Todd Monken got the job because he was like, I can make Deshaun Watson back into a Pro Bowler. Because did you notice, as soon as he took the job, all of a sudden you started hearing about Deshaun Watson being a starter. Just within a couple of weeks. And I was like, oh, did he sell Jimmy Haslam on making Watson back into the guy? We'll have to see. Day one. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.